Hey guys, Rivet here, and welcome back to Cube World. And as you can see, this is not our normal cast of characters. A bit of a scheduling conflict today with Armor. So instead of just posting up another random video of a random game, I decided that I would pop back into Cube World and bring back our first character that we ever created inside Cube World, which is Rivet. And Rivet is the reason, the boyfriend of Rivetta, part of that overarching storyline that Armor and I are working so diligently on with bad accents. Never worked on an accent for Rivet. He's always just been. He's been basically me, just running around, talking, yakking, doing my thing. But it kind of makes me wonder sometimes, is why do I still play Cube World? You know, what is it about the game? Why do I enjoy it so much? And that's not an easy question to necessarily answer. I mean, you can go off, first off, is the aesthetics of how it looks. I enjoy how Cube World looks. I like the different coloring and shadings on all of the little cubes. I like how it feels like a cartoon. Like, this literally feels like I'm in a cartoon world. But it's real enough to, like, it's got that right combination of, you know, animated, cartoony feel and real-worldy kind of bits, just because of the fact that, you know, there's pine trees inside the forest type of thing, and it just works for me that way. But the real reason, and this is something that I can't measure, and it's just how it's fun. And there's no reason for it to maintain and still be fun for me. I do this game, or have done this game basically every day for almost 2 years. Coming up in February will be my 2-year anniversary of doing Cube World. Now we're on 6 seasons of me doing Cube World within 2 years. And that's a lot of gameplay. That's a lot of hours spent inside the game. And it's hard for me to explain to you why I still enjoy it. And I do. I mean, even when I don't record every now and again, I kind of get the urge and the itch to come in and play Cube World. Now, obviously I don't, because that would just be silly, because why would I play Cube World and not yak away? But yeah, it's just one of those games that's a lot of fun. It always has been for me right from the start, even when I was challenged by how it worked and not being able to map keys and all that kind of silliness and fun, whatever. But it's one of those games that I can just hop in, play, and enjoy. And I love it from up close, and I love it especially from afar when you're flying. The way that the land looks when you're up here, I think is gorgeous. I just love how he's designed it. So, in getting prepared for this today, I kind of went online and took a look at a few things. And I stumbled upon something on Twitter that I hadn't heard of before. And I don't know if you guys have. I mean, I've never run across this at all. And it was, I went to his Twitter, to Wollay's Twitter, just to see if there were any updates, and obviously there wasn't, or else I'll be talking about it. But across the top, there's the 3 different things. I think it's like media, tweets and media, and then likes, I think it was. And I'd never clicked on likes. There was 3 there. I'm like, how come there's only 3 things that people like? And I went in, and lo and behold, the second one was basically a tweet from Notch, from Mojang, saying that Wollay had decided not to go with them and he was going to stay independent. And I was like, what? Now, this was back in 2012. So, I mean, I hadn't even heard of Cube World at that point, so it had been off my radar. So I did a little bit of digging, and apparently, Mojang and Notch had been pursuing Wollay to come work for them, and he wanted to stay independent and not move to Sweden. I was like, that is cool. So it kind of made me think, like, what would Minecraft be if Wollay had gone to join them? And it's neat because, I mean, for me, I don't know if you guys remember, but the other day I did the video with Delta 2049er. We're talking about the state of Cube World, and I was saying how I blame Minecraft for the updates in Cube World, that people are expecting, you know, the snapshots and all this kind of thing to happen, and I still stick by that. But it made me think, like, wow, it actually is closer than I thought, because there is that association with Mojang. And what would have happened? I mean, obviously Cube World would never have become more than what it was. I would assume he would have stopped it Or it would have been a project that would have been taken under the wing of, you know, Mojang. And so this could have been actually a finished product, you know, having a team behind it. And I think that's probably one of the things that kind of makes me excited and sad and kind of happy at the same time, because I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the decisions that Mojang has made on Minecraft. I really don't like their current system for battling. The new battle system with, it's, you know, the swing that you have to charge up, and like you can't spam click. Yet it seems like all the monsters are overpowered and they can just do whatever the hell they want. It's become an annoyance for me to even play Minecraft in vanilla mode for any reason, and I've stopped really enjoying that aspect of it. I think I will do the maps and that kind of stuff, but as far as anything else, it's just not there for me. And it's a weird thing to think that this could have become either a part of Minecraft or an entity that was created and developed alongside of it. It would probably have been done, it would have been a much different game, and I don't know if I would enjoy it as much. You know, the what if situations are kind of interesting. I already have a turtle. I had moves. Yeah, this is my Saurian. If you haven't gathered, he is my little crocodile that I love and adore. I think I got him on one of the streams. I don't even remember when I got him. But I love all my pets because they're my pets. Oh, speaking of Saurians, where is you? I see ya. How are ya? Coming down? Yeah, how you like that? And I'll do one of these. Because this is one of the joys of being a great big bad lizard baby. Oh, bam. Boom. So that's the Saurian down. It was easy. Yeah, level 129. Things tend to get a little easier. Oh, radishlings, you just want to be right. I would like to have a castle. Those are a lot of fun with the warrior. And the other reason I wanted to get into this today is because, well, I wanted to get more familiar again with the control system for how the warrior is. I mean, I've been playing mages and rogues for quite some time, and I've kind of put this to the wayside. I have a warrior that I do with the pre-update with my Rivet character, but I really don't play it that often, and I haven't since July. And it's a character that I keep pure and pristine for the simple fact that it's intended just for that series. So I haven't even logged in to that in some time. So, and that's kind of sad for me. But yeah, I never would have thought of, you know, Wollay being a part of Mojang. I thought that was kind of an interesting thing. You know, history and news from the past. And I don't know how many of you guys know about it, but, you know, let me know if you'd already known about it before. And I saw you, Siri, you stupid phone, trying to tell me things. I looked up, and because it's plugged into my computer, and it's sitting right next to my face, I saw it doing its little dance whenever I say series, because apparently the word series and Siri are close enough that she's very jealous, and she thinks I should be talking about her. She's an annoyance. A big annoyance she is. Shabam, shabam. Why am I even collecting things? I don't care. Rivet does not collect, he just slaughters. He's just this, he makes them into pixel mush. That is his whole thing. So yeah, I mean, I've also been contemplating about the state of Cube World a bit more too. Yeah, and it comes, you know, here we are, closing on Christmas. Still no update, no real notifications from Wollay since the last thing I wrote. Or, Duh, I didn't write a dang thing, you moron. Since I did that video with Delta. I mean, there's been no information, nothing. And where is the boss battle? There we go. Troll? They tend to go in cycles if you haven't gathered. Where are you, troll? Well, you're in a tree, are you? You stuck? Can you get out of there? Probably not. Gonna have to come up and get you, am I? Oh, this should be entertaining. I should be able to do it here. And then we'll go over here. There we go. Where is he? Where is ya? Okay. Did I lose him? How did I lose this? Oh, are you on the ground? You jerk! You made me climb that for nothing? Ah, I don't play nicely that way. Get him! Sick him, Saurian! You leveled up again? Hey, look at us leveling up. Woo! Oh, being an overpowered character can be fun some days. What else we got here? Anything major? Let's go check out the new biome. Sounds like a plan. Oh, yeah, I didn't really have a whole lot of stuff planned for today because I didn't know what was going to go on because last night we were going to do our recording and Armor had got off of work and was a little pooped. And at his studio, one of his buddies was actually working on something, so he wasn't able to record, and we thought about doing it this morning. And I have no idea what may have happened. I mean, maybe Toronto got covered in snow, and Armor wasn't able to get to the studio. I haven't heard from him yet today. But, I mean, I just want to make sure that I had something up and ready for you guys, just in case. But I wanted to talk about, like I said, you know, some of the things about what I enjoy about Cube World. And that little bit of news that I found about Wollay, which I thought was kind of interesting. I wish I had more news for you guys on the Cube World front, but I don't. And, you know, like I was saying a little bit ago before I got distracted by the troll, is that we are coming up on the holidays, and the speculations are always around that Wally's going to give us our secret Christmas present, and it'll be the update Under the Tree. And of course, I would love that, but I don't feel that it's going to be happening anytime soon. I've kind of gotten to the point of... it's going to happen when it's going to happen. It's like I have no control over what Wally's going to do, and I'm going to change out my character because I feel naked without my turtle. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Moves. Our turtle moves. Ah, my little Pratchett character. Love Moves. Moves is one of my favorite guys. I love Moves so much that I named him twice in 2 of my series. So, If you guys don't know the Pratchett reference that I'm talking about, Terry Pratchett is a series of books called Discworld, and I kind of made a pun about it because the Discworld itself is a land that resides on the back of a giant turtle that moves through space, and one of the lines in his book is, "The turtle moves." As in that it does move, and I decided to change it, make a little pun, because in honor of Pratchett, because I think he would get it, is by taking the words and making it "the turtle moves," as in the turtle moves. I found it funny, and I actually did a quest on the day of Terry Pratchett's death to get a hold of my turtle, and so Moves is, I think every turtle I would get from here on in would be called Moves because of that. You know, I enjoyed the Discworld series so very much. I loved playing the game years ago. Back in the 90s, there was a Discworld game, and I do believe that some of them, I think Eric Idle from Monty Python did the voiceover for one of the characters in there. And it was a great adventure game, and that I wish would be brought back or redone because there's so many characters and so much stuff that Pratchett wrote that I would love to see come back. But anyway, I got it with my little moves, and we're good there. So yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I don't expect much in the way of an update. If it does come out, then great and grand. I'll be happy to play it, of course. But again, if I go through Christmas without another update from Cube World, it would be just like every other Christmas that I've had. I mean, it's nice to speculate and imagine and live in a fantasy. And I do myself. I mean, I stand here in Cube World almost every single day in my own little fantasy world. And I love it. But I'm not going to be that person that's going to harp on Wollay and say that this is what he needs to do. That would be rude and presumptuous of me, and I'm not that person. I would say that I would like to see some stuff done, but I would never, ever consider making a demand. Oh, really? Except for, you know, Wollay, when he does give the update, that I have my own personal specialized character, which is a Saurian that I get to ride, and it's just for me. Because, you know, I've been keeping the dream alive, and I think that's fair. And I'm teasing. I don't think of myself as that at all. I made a joke about that during one of my streams, and I thought I'd reprise it, because, dang it, Wollay, give me a Saurian to ride, and give it to everybody. I thought it'd be great. I would love to have a gigantic pet. I don't know why it tickles me in this game so much to think that I could ride in the back of a Saurian. Maybe it's the kid that read heavy metal magazines and thought of that kind of stuff when I was growing up. I don't know. But it would be amazing. I think it would be great, and I wouldn't mind. So there you go, Wollay. We are going to head towards something, I guess. I don't know. I made a world just for this, and it's been a lackluster place. A couple of little dudes on the outskirts and stuff, and not a whole lot to see. Boom, Shalaka. That works even when you're on your turtle. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nothing of any great importance. Nothing. Okay, we'll just head off in the direction and see if we run into a pyramid or something. If I can find one in the next couple minutes, then we will go in and wreck it. If not, I will sign off because I have a bunch of stuff that I need to do today. Obviously, to get some stuff ready for the channel. Yeah, so as I mentioned in an episode of American Truck Simulator yesterday, is that on Christmas, I am going to be doing a bunch of live streams. So instead of us doing videos at 2, 5, and 7 Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing live streams at those times. And at all the different times. So I thought I would let you guys know. And you know what's funny? I just got an update from Amatime. So I'm going to head out and go and hang out with Armor and get a video ready for Friday, if he's available. But anyway, thanks again for all your support, everybody. I do appreciate it completely. And if you are so inclined, a like and a comment would be very much appreciated. And I will see you guys in our next episode. But I will make a video about the whole Christmas thing. Don't you worry, and I'll explain it in greater detail. Or go and watch my Truck Simulator video, and you would find out what I'm talking about, because I talked about it there, and I didn't hear anything from Armor then. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.